continue we are done with installation of the Django and running our first app. So now we are going to start loading templates in our work. So I have downloaded some templates already. You can go and download some of. So here is the template that I downloaded. So what I need to do now is to go inside my project app. I will create two folders. So let's do it. I will create the first one, templates. Templates. Then I will create the second one, static. Static. So this folder that I created, this template here is where our HTML files will be stored. While this static is where our static files like CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, whatever and the rest will be stored. So let me go back to the file that I downloaded. So here I will open the file. What I need to do is I will copy these folders here, 3 of them, copy, then I will go back, to my static file and paste them. Okay, here is it. So I will do the same to my HTML file. The HTML file is there. Okay, here is the HTML files. Copy, Ctrl C, then go back, templates, and we paste it. Okay, so let's go back to our coding. So here is our text editor, Visual Studio Code, as we all know. So what I need to do is here in our projects folder, I will open my URL there. So here, if you observe it enough, you will see that there's URL here, URLs, and there's no URLs here. So this is the default URLs that is given us by the Django, but here all our URL, we are not going to be doing every URLs here. So we need to create another file here, call it urls.py. So I'll call it urls.py. So now I want to link these two files, this URLs plus this URLs. So I want to link them together so they will be working hands to hand. Okay, to do that, I will open my project URL, which is this one here. So here I will import another app, comma, include. Okay, we will use this inject function include to link our two files. So for us to do that, so I will do paths. Then I will leave it empty because I want that URL to be our default URL mapping. So I will do include. So include what? Our app.url. So Remember, our app is capital letter app. Okay, is a string you are passing to. So app dot url. So we are missing another thing, comma. So if we try to run our server, you see that we will have an error here because our app is nowhere to find. So we are going to settle that one in short time. So to settle the error that will be occurring here, you see our server is still reloading, still reloading. So before it will occur, let me go and settle it. So I will go to settings here. We're going to do something. So in this setting, I will do scroll down. So up here, okay, see the error I'm talking about. What did he say? It's a URL pattern not found. So because it's a strange name for it. So here, install app. Go to your settings, scroll down, you see where they said install app. So what you need to do, let me comment something here. Control / installed app, installed app. So all my installed apps will be under here. So first to include this, so make it a string, call the app name app, then comma, save it. You see our server is up and running back again. Okay, we have an error over there. We have error. What is it saying? It's a file this. It's not this and this. So I'm going to solve this. We're going to solve it together. So what is the issue? Include this. URL import this. Oh. Okay, let's keep going. Just give me a minute. Let me solve this. I'm coming back. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with the app. So let's continue with our project. So here, go to the setting. We have to import another. So here I will say OS. So I will say import OS. So why the reason is because I want to link my template and all. So I will come down here. Down here, you will see here that they say OS directory. So what will I do? I say os.path dot join os.path dot join base DRL. os.path dot join. So base di yeah, then comma. What is the name of the folder? Is template. So I call it template. Here is it, template. Template os.path.join template. So likewise to our static static. We go down here. Now here you will see this place, static URL. So what you need to do is you do the same thing, static file URL, static file files dirs equals to, so then we do the same thing, os.path.join base dir so comma static so we need to specify our static code too. So static code, so we call it equals to os.path.join is the os.path.join base drs so comma, so we give it a name, assign this type, this assigns automatically call for us. So assets, so our thing is media root, so our images and the rest will be storing. So we do that one, media urls equals to, we string, call it media, then a media url, media root, media underscore root. So that one will be equals to os dot path dot join base dr media dot join base dr limit media. Okay, this is all we have to do with this settings.py. So now we are going to a project folder to do some additional settings. We are going to import some things like something like to link up our static file. So to do that one, we said from the Django.config urls.static import. What are we importing? We are importing static, so import static. So after importing static, we're going to call those static URL and the rest. So we do static URL pattern plus equals to static, then in bracket setting, we call where it is being located, settings dot media url comma document root equals to settings dot media root media root. So I'm going to do it to all then, so I'm going to copy it again and paste it into mod 2. So this one will be static file DRS. Static file D. So what's the name here? We call it static file DRS. So static file DRS. So Control C, paste. Then the same thing goes to media root. We are done with media root. So okay, static root, not media root. So static root. So okay, so the next stage is to do our URL. So the URL, what we need to do here is from the Django dot urls import path. Then we're going to import another thing, views, from dot import views. So then another thing we are going to do is URL patterns, URLs pattern. Then the view we set path. Then the so I will leave it empty. Then I will say views dot home. We have not created this. Then I'm going to give it name equals to home. So let's go to our view and create this view. So for view, we are going to import many things here. So we have already import redirect from shortcut.this import redirect. So we are going to add another redirect. Then we import from the Django.contrib.auth because we are going to be working with authentication and the rest in this project. From the Django.contrib.auth. So we import authenticate. Then we import login and logout. Login. Also import logout. So then we are going to import messages from the dot country config country import messages. Then here we are going to create database, and the Django come with default MySQLite database. So we also import those database, but we have none now for now. So we are going to be making use of them once we create any. So to do that, we do import from dot model from dot model, that is this folder here, import. So depending on the database that you have, so for me, I'm going to import everything that's in my model. That's what I want to import. So let's create our actual function. So here I will set div home. So this function will take one parameter request. So what I want to do here, I want to return render request. So I will do return return render what request. So the request is I want to return this page index.html. So here we said index.html. So index.html and save it. Let's reload our server, python manual.py server. Let's wait for it. Okay, now we are having issue here. We're having issue here, so give me a moment. Let me fix it. Give me a moment. Let me fix it. Okay, welcome back here. Why we are having this issue is that I forgot to import one method. So that is from the Django.config import settings. So from the Django.config conf import settings. So let's run our server. That's what I have. We are having issue here, another issue. So the issue is coming from where? Let's see. Okay. Says settings, the static file, the documentation, this, that. So line 29 here. Okay, let's fix this issue. Okay, welcome back. So um the issue is we are going to comment this one out, comment it out. It's an alternative of the above the code below, but we are still making use of this one. So now our server is running, our server is running. So let's check our output. So let's go to our browser. Here's our browser. Okay, so let's refresh. That's what we have. Okay, so our template is being linked together with our Django. So here, but you can see the styles are not coming up because of, let's do this one. So for us to be able to see our style, so we need to do another changes. So here, what we need to do is to, here's the in template we are working with. So we're going to open it. We're going to open it. So here, so that reminds me, for those of you that using what's it called, Visual Studio Code, you need to install this extension called Ginger. So let me show you what I mean by that. Extensions, install extensions. Um, let it open so you will see it. So let me be writing the code so it opens. So here, load load static. Okay, you add this code to your HTML file. So the ginger I'm talking about is here. So install it, ginger. Here is it, ginger. Install ginger for Visual Studio Code to recognize this code. So then, so now we have loaded our static file. So what you need to do is to be changing these things. So our images, let's, here is our static. This image is being found here. So what we need to do now is you make these changes. You make these changes. So what we need to do, this static, just add this line of code in all your linking on your external files anywhere those external files is. You link it. So here's the CSS bootstrap. So you also do the same thing there. Static. Static. Here's Google Font. We're not going to do that one because that one will load automatically once we connect to the internet. So which other one again are we going to do? We are done with this. So here is our font aware song. So we're going to do the same there. Static. Then So we're also going to do the same here. Static. Static. Then we also do the same here. Static. Yeah. So we are done. So let's go back to browser. Before I will refresh, I need to inspect it to see the reason why we added those codes here. So inspect, right click, then it will bring out the option of inspecting to inspect. So let's come up. Okay, so I don't know, my system is kind of slow. Okay, here is it. What is it saying? Saying file failed to load resource. The server respond with this. So that's what we have done. So we have linked those files. So let's refresh and see. Okay, so we got another error message which said, what's the message? Okay, template syntax error, could not fetch the remainder of this dot. So the remainder bootstrap this. So let's go and check where the issue is coming from. So okay, we forgot to put this comma here. So let's go and refresh and see. Okay, our static files is working. So remaining our JavaScript that's down. So let's go and fix those ones too. So let me go to the bottom of the template. Okay, here my JavaScript and the rest we also do the same. So here static. Okay, this ones are imported from. Okay, okay, let's go check what we have over there. So refresh. Okay, our JavaScript is working. Okay, the URL not found. Okay, so here is it. So, but the site is not looking pretty good. Let's check if there is any ones we omit. So you can do it as well in your own template. Let me check my. So we are also going to do the same to the to our static our images. Our images. We are going to do the same to our images. Like here. Okay. Okay, here finally we have link our HTML file to our Django project, but we are going to continue in the next video. In the next video, we are going to teach how to do the URL linking and the rest. So by then I've fixed the static files here and everything will be up and be running. Thank you. See you in the next video.